All right, first place!
everybody! I hope everyone's having a fantastical, whimsical, and amazingly fun day. Brenhundar, everybody. I have had a weird couple of days, but I am happy to finally be back. I was meant to stream yesterday, but I was hit with the goddamn super sleep ray. I have been exhausted for the last 2 days. I have done pretty much nothing but eat and eat and eat, and I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. But yes, I hope everyone's had a lovely day. Thank you, Rosie, 7 months. Thank you so much. Do sheep hibernate in the winter? I mean, I would rather not be outside, if that's what you mean during the winter. It's cold. Okay, I think everyone can agree it's cold. No, Santa! Poor sad Blep! The saddest of Bleps! It's the 3rd best. Well, I got the top 3? Hey, we take those! Hey, look, I'm happy if people consider me in, like, the top, like, 8,000 of their favorite streamers. And now you're number 3. Damn. Hello, streamer. Hello. Slay. Hello. But yes. Hello, everyone. I have random things to talk about. I have a lot of random updates for everyone. December is going to be a fun month for me, outside of the fact that, I can't stream that much this week, which upsets me to no end, because I'm not going to be home a lot this week. I am going to be, on Thursday, like, halfway through Thursday, we're going to Cardiff. We're going to be, hustling and bustling down in the great old capital of Wales, for my mother's birthday, which is on Friday, on the 5th. So I'm not gonna be back until, like, mid-Saturday. I recently unsubbed to a bunch of people and bought Twitch Turbo instead. Genuinely, that's actually perfectly fine. I had to do very similar. November was very hard for me. I couldn't afford Twitch Turbo, though. But yeah, I had to do a very similar thing where I was like, okay, a bunch of people who are, like, I'll just resub to them in January. That was, like, my plan. Hello! It's the goat! It's the goat! I unsubbed to 12 people. That is a lot of money. Holy hell. What, like $5 a pop? A casual $60? That's... I can't even begin. I have like $20 in my account right now, and that has to last me until like the middle of this month. I'm stubbed to 3 people on Twitch. That's fair. I try to support my friends when it comes to subbing. When it comes to subbing, I'm a giant sub. I am an absolute huge sub to my friends. Yeah, I try to support my friends. I try to support the people that I think really fucking deserve it. But times are tough right now. It is winter. It is, you know, electricity goes up. Goddamn. I come in on iOS. Wow. Shush now. I work a 40-hour week and I go to school. It's very exhausting. Oh no! Yeah, you're very lucky to have like... But I still need to save money. That is perfectly fair. That is... Bah! That is absolutely valid. I am terrible at saving money. I have the goddamn control of my spending as the same way I have control of my life, which is none. Like a Triforce of Chaos. Been meaning to go Turbo for a while. Turbo is essentially just like 69 ringies! Why didn't the rings appear though? Thank you so much for the rings, but where were the rings? Where were the physical rings? Ah! One sec. We just need to do the old oinky sploinky and reauthorize it. It'll hopefully work now. Every time with my tits, it never works first try. Set 101! Oh my god! Thank you so much! Thank you for the ring, Sen. You've been a wonderful... I hope you've had a wonderful year, by the way, Sen. You've been doing phenomenally. Like, getting to 1,000 followers this year. Like, it's crazy. You've been having such a great year. Gosh, thanks! What do you mean? What do you mean? I only say the most wholesome of things. I am a lovely sheep who tries her best. I was described by a friend as being a goddamn pure joy. I bring pure joy and smiles. Nothing more, right? But you! Like, don't promise me a good time. But yes, I have a bunch of updates. Oh my god, we have so much going on this December. We have so much stuff going on and so many wonderful things. Is the goat? Please tell Alpha Daddy, that they are always welcome with Goat Girl. I mean, for the time I showed up, thank you. Thank you, CB. Thank you, CB. Always appreciate to have you here. Currently subbed to 18 people still. Holy hell! One of them is tier 2, 2 are tier 3. You are, like, coming out here being, like, the best? That's so much money! Like, every time I see, like, one of my friends, like, doing super well, I'm always like, oh, I really want to give them, like, a tier 3 sub to show how much I appreciate, like, all the work they're doing. And I'm like, but I'm poor. I'm a poor baby. Are you flirting with my whip? I'm not saying I'm not. Right. Stop getting ADHD distracted. Stop that. I am here to tell you all about my wonderful updates, my wonderful December of joy. I am having a December to remember. We have, for the first time in a year, videos going up on the YouTube channel. I would unsub to a couple more, but I want to lose. Yeah, I don't want to lose my streak. The big streaks. The ECW pay-per-view. Yeah, for the first time in a year, we have full-length edited videos going up on the YouTube channel. We have 2 confirmed videos going up this year, and if I can get off my lazy ass and finish editing the one I have to do, we will have 3 full-length videos going up this month with a handful of shorts. We've been working super hard at the Roro Inc. at sheepy.com. working hard, taking names. No! No objections! Yeah, I gotta find the motivation. My ADHD makes it so hard to edit. Like, it's so hard to stop threatening me with guns. But yeah, ADHD makes it so hard to edit. Editing as a, like, just a thing that I do is so hard, and it's become so much harder over the years. Like, when I was in university, like, I took a editing course and stuff, and I didn't find it as hard as I do now. But, like, in general, my attention span has gotten worse. My ADHD has gotten so much worse over the years that it's harder and harder to sit down and concentrate on things like just sitting there and watching like a 4-hour stream. ADHD diagnosis. Yeah, I need to stream more and get ADHD diagnosis. I wouldn't mind trying to go back to like getting maybe medicated. I've never been medicated for my ADHD. I wouldn't mind maybe getting medicated for it because I'm kind of a wibbly wobbly, cloud brained kind of girl. Head stuck. You know the saying like head is stuck in the clouds? My head is made of clouds. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for you guys to get to see some of the amazing stuff that we've got. Not under this government. So true, actually. I'm not getting medicated under this government. I work in a pharmacy, so it's like... That's fair. That's fair, actually. I interact with stuff. I would hate that, actually. I can't deal with people most of the time, no matter having to be, like, salesperson polite. I mean, in a pharmacy, but, like, people expect you to be, like, very professional. I'm not that person. I'm not that gal. You're just a problem to be a stream roller. It's almost time we settle this. The racetrack, Roro. Also, hi, Delito. Hi there, Delito. You got cursed out and poked and almost poked with an old person's cane? Oh no! Were they just being, like, impatient with you? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't work, like, retail. I already have, like, zero self-confidence. Like, I would go into the negatives. The second, like, someone walked up to me with even, like, a... I got my Twitch recap today. Yes, everyone got their Twitch recaps for the year. How did yours do? What was yours like? What was yours like, Dusk? Probably all, like, amazing art and stuff. I posted it in my server. Oh, I will have a look now in a bit. My youngest kid got ADHD meds. Oh, he hates them. Makes him feel like he's a zombie. Oh, might be better off without them. I feel that. Little story time with Roro. Pretty much almost exactly a year ago. On Boxing Day of last year. So for everyone who's in America who doesn't know what Boxing Day is, that's the 26th. It's the day after Christmas. It's like a British thing to call it Boxing Day. But yeah, on Boxing Day of last year, we had I was over at my sister's house. We were playing like board games and stuff. And my sister offered me some gummies. Some special gummies that she had. And I have never done any... I don't even drink alcohol. So I'm the big baby. I'm a big squiggly of the babies in this house. I am sleepy. But yeah, she gave me some special gummies, and I took them, and they did nothing for me, and she got very shocked because they were meant to be very strong, and I took 2 of them, and it did nothing, and she looked at me and went, okay, here's an entire cookie. And I went, okay, that seems fine. You ain't solving. I can hit you with my hammer if you want, Flicky. Size can be a factor too. Yes, I am, 6 foot. I'm a lot bigger than my sister. My sister is like 5'1". So I kind of tower over my family. Ow! I had a special cookie once. I got too high, as I would describe it, because she then gave me a cookie, and she was like, I only take a bite of this. Eat the whole thing. And I went, bet. And I ate the whole thing. I then spent the rest of the night not being able to function, and I didn't like it, because one of the best things about having, like, ADHD and stuff and like my level of autism is that I can just sit there and completely disassociate, and I have like long running stories in my head, and I'll just like, I can just go away to like a different world and I'll have like a lovely time. I couldn't do that. I was stuck there looking at the ceiling being like, I have made a terrible miscalculation. So if that's what like being medicated is like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it in my life. I don't want it in my anywhere. If you were 6 foot with the proportions of this model, just this little baby tower. I want to lock in meds. Yeah, I want lock-in meds. Me too. Just anytime I need to lock in like a video game or like need to do something, it's just like the smash in case of lock-in. Hi, Solar. Ah! Wait, no, you can't put me up here. This is not where I deserve to be. Don't put me in Sky Jail. I'm not a cat! Randomly putting me in goddamn Sky Jail like I do with my cat when she misbehaves. How dare you? How absolute dare you? Me and my wife need something like that. Just a little lock-in. I would be great. Because I could just like take one, be like, okay, I need to edit today. Take it in the morning, and then like an hour later, I'm like, I'm in, and I'm just like hacking, and then I hack into the Pentagon because I have 2 locked in. Short acting derails is logged in meds, by the way. Oh. Do you think I can lift you? No. No, Dee Dee, you cannot lift me. I have lifted you in the past. There's no way you're lifting me. What's your recap like? Want to have a look? How about we have a look together? How about we all have a little look-see and see what my 2025 was like? Where is the room I can go to? There it is. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look and see what my recap is like this year. 2025 for Aurora Luck Vale. We have a high score. Hours streamed, 467. I think that's down from last year. I think I streamed a lot more. I'm lifting you right now. Total streams, 109 though. That's not bad. Days streamed 106. Total hours watched 4,000. Top categories. I was in the top 10% of Deltarune when I was streaming Deltarune. I will take that. And the top 10% of One Shot? That's like for the whole year, that's crazy. We'll take those. Those are good numbers. Deltarune's a really popular game to stream. We take those. Top 10 just chatting. Yes, I am not surprised you were a top 10 just chatters, because your just chattings are just like so fun. Just so fun to sit with and just be like happy-go-lucky. Top tags, yes. Those are always the ones I have. Top emotes. I love everyone that uses the emotes. I love being in other people's streams and randomly see someone I know and they use my emotes. I love that. That is just like my absolute favorite. Need more? Reed being in the top 5. Yeah, no, this is like the big one. I'm not surprised with these guys. These are the goats. These are all our goats. All of the goats that are here. Thank you all so much. Everyone who shows up is always fucking super appreciated. I love having everyone here. I love just being able to talk to people and have a wonderful time. I actually feel way more likely to talk than I do in like Discord calls with people. So like, I love this. Being able to meet like wonderful people. Like I met Dice through streaming and did not meet Dusk through streaming. I love everyone. Everyone who's here, like these are my MVPs. These are my goats. I absolutely adore them. Crossovers, we did not have number of stream togethers. That is not true. There's 7! 27 with Riza! What do you mean I did 6? What do you mean? You did 6 stream togethers this year, 27 of them being with Riza! The math ain't mathing, Twitch! The math ain't mathing! 6 different people? Maybe, yeah. That might be fair. It's just, I love that. It's like, nah, 6. You did 6. Raids received 25. That's pretty fair. Who did we raid? We raided Dusk a lot. Always loved seeing Dusk. Who did you raid? I raided everyone. I try to raid as many people as I can. 133 clips were made this year. That is not fair. This is such a good clip. I was gonna say, really? So it's like I only did it with 6 people though? Like I swear there's more. There should be way more. Total new followers this year, 264. Archipelago. That stream was so like insane. I loved that stream so much. Probably one of the most like absolute random streams where I was just trying to play Pokemon and having a good time, and I got fucked over for having a gambling addiction so often. We should have another one of those. Absolutely. I'm always up for an Archipelago. Archipelagos are so fun. If anyone who hasn't played an Archipelago, I would highly recommend it. Getting just like a couple of friends together and trying to essentially cooperatively beat video games is like, it's so good. It's so much fun. I've had a blast pretty much every time I've done an Archipelago. I've had a complete blast. Points spent in your channel this year. We didn't crack a milli. We didn't crack the milli. Come on. Damn, we were so close. So close. Ah! That's an insane number, by the way. And I have so many fun things coming up next year for people to use like channel points and stuff on that I'm so excited. I'd like to join one and play Blasphophobias. Wait, what the fuck? Is that meant to be Phasmophobia, or is that like, what is that? Blasphemous. Maybe my dyslexia is stopping me from being a good streamer. Who would have thought? Sky Chael Richie. So who spent the most points? Can we find that out? Can we find out who spent the most? I would love that. What if we community? Can we like find out what was in community? No. No, I think that's just Twitch's community in general. I don't think that tells me anything. That sucks. That's so sad. I would have loved to have seen, like, how many times was Hammer redeemed this, like, Stop Hammer Time was redeemed this year. Was done the most by probably Lily. Probably beating the crap out of me for things I've done. Senna's definitely got gun. There's no question in my mind. Senna has gun. No! No, Lily! Lily, you don't have to boost your numbers! No! 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 These numbers weren't needed! This is unfair! No, no! Cribbles! Please! I know I wanted to see a bill! I know I wanted to see 1,000,000 points, but... Start early for the next one! Ah! Please! I'm such a good girl. Why would you do this to me? Thank you, Solar. Please, you give me head pats. Yeah, this year has been super fun. I've been super... I don't know. There's been stuff about this year I've been super happy about, like when we did the charity event, earning like $600 something for charity. That was super cool. I'm still to this day working through all of the things, all of the like requests and all of the stretch goals that we got from that. To this day, I'm still trying to finish all of them. Most of them are getting done though. I've done all the games that were requested now. I've got 2 more things that need to be done for like the major ones, which is, hey, you need to get a furry model. You know, that was the big funny one that we had on there. Well, the art is done now. Art for the model is the ref sheet for the model, I should say. The art for itself isn't done, but the ref sheet for the model is done. Need to get around to actually finding a model artist and a model rigger for that. I need to go... I need to get the new outfit for a new model. That's super cute. Thank you. I got a cute little sheep Mobian. Mobian Roro. Mobians count as furries. That is like literally my only saving grace. That might be a goal of mine next year. That's really cute. But yeah, I need to get a new outfit for like everything. Wait, you're not a furry? Because we reached 500 followers, I have to say I am, but every part of my soul wants to say that I'm a furry. A gag will never get old in my mind. But yes, we hit all my goals pretty much. Believed but not. Has the most furry vibes of a not furry. You fucked a furry? That's not what the bleep was. But yeah, like, beginning of this year, on the New Year's stream, we did I set a bunch of goals for myself going through this year, and we pretty much hit all of them. 500 followers was the big one that I really wanted to do, and we absolutely smashed that. We're at we're at 550 plus now. Still going, still climbing, still reaching for that horizon. I'm alert. Take cars. Beep beep. Have a lovely lurk, Lily. I thank you so much for being here for my little rambles and my little chatty chats. Yeah, GTA, go. Hold on. I'm gonna go steal a car. But yeah, we pretty much hit everything I wanted to do this year. Outside of maybe one thing, but we're gonna get to that. Other things I really wanted to talk about. I really want to talk about one thing. One major thing that I've been looking at. And I'm sad that no one will ever play this with me. But I found a new tabletop RPG that I really want to play. It's called Perfect Draw. And it's literally Yu-Gi-Oh! The tabletop game. And it's so cool. It's so amazing. Every single, you make your, character and stuff, and you have to, make your own deck, which is really cool. With, completely custom cards. But, the really fun thing is that it's kind of like D&D with, wizard spells. Where you, your cards have, so many points they can have. So, for example, warriors. Warriors are your monsters in the deck. They can have 3 points. Now, you can advocate all 3 of those points to, say, the attack stat. Where you will have a level 3 attack, which is one of the powerfulest that you can have in the game. Or you could put maybe 2 in attack and get a level 1 effect from the effect list, kind of like a wizard spell. Or you could do 1 attack and a level 2 effect and stuff like that. So it's you can really go in depth in making your own cards and stuff out of the list you have, and you can make a theme around your character, and it's really cool. I don't know, I really fell in love with reading through this and being God, I want to play this. I've played Stranger, I'm in. Yeah, this one kind of fits into the wrestling category for me. Where I found a wrestling one, but unless you're really into wrestling, you're not gonna really care for the wrestling one. I think this is gonna be the same, because you have to make a card list, and those are your spells and stuff, and then you have to actively do things around a card game. So if you don't like card games, you're not gonna like playing this game, even though it's mostly roleplay and stuff. I have talked about the wrestling one before. It's really cool. So you play Magic the Gathering in a tabletop RPG. Yes. Yes, you do. That's essentially what it is. How the game works is it's really fun. It has a really cool strategy element to it. So say if you're in a duel, for example, you have 4 actions on your turn of a duel, which is you can draw a card, you can play a card from your hand, you can play a card from a secondary deck, or you can attack. But you can do those in any order. So if you need to shift stuff around, you could technically draw for turn as your last action and stuff. And it's all about keeping action economy and having... It's really fun. It seems really fun to me. With Commander decks, homebrew? Kind of, yeah. Every card, essentially, every deck kind of does have a commander, because you have your ace card. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, where like Yugi's is the Dark Magician and Kaiba's is the Blue Eyes White Dragon, you have a Ace card, which has more points that you can make like a really custom, like really powerful card. And yeah, it's really fun, and the game has like a really cool mechanic when it comes to like outside of the game, because you have, instead of skills, you have baggage. So you have like, oh, how much baggage does your character have? Like, why does this character want to win the game and stuff like that? So you have like a certain amount of baggage, kind of like how Joey did in Duelist Kingdom, where it's like, oh, he's dueling for like his sister to, you know, to like heal her eyes. So everyone's relying on him. That's baggage. And out of duels, that counts as a negative. If someone like happens to bring up your baggage or something like that, those count as negative modifiers to your rolls. But in duels, they give you bonus points to pull off like anime bullshit, which is really cool. And yeah, it's a little complicated to like actually go through and just be like, oh, I'm gonna hype it up now real quick, because I've been reading through this for like a day and a half now. But I think it seems really fun, and I think it'd be a really fun game to like play and have fun with. I'm forever trying to talk my friends into a system besides D&D. I'm currently promoting Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Wait, what? Please tell me that's the actual name of the game. Please. I beg of you. If this is a game, I'll lose my mind. Thirsty Sword. Oh my god! Let's go! Oh, I might be in, actually. Wait, hold on. I might be in. What's it about? What's it like? Includes cyberpunk stuff. What system is it using? Is it using the doubles D6 abyssal system? Is it using the D20 system? What's it using? What have we got? Because this sounds okay. Whatever this is, I'm kind of in. I'm kind of on board. You might have sold this to me just by the name. Wait, it's on Roll20? Well, I mean, if you insist. If you insist. I'll happily. Oh, God. But yeah, I really want to get, like, I'm exactly the same. I really want to, like, try and convince my friends to, like, play other tabletop games that aren't just D&D. We recently finished up a Star Wars game that was run in the, what was it called? Because it's not just tabletop. What is that system actually called? I have it here somewhere. I have the core rulebook here somewhere. It's hidden away from me. Like all good things in my life, I've hidden it away. FFG, here it is. Such a fun campaign. It was. That was an amazing campaign. Even though I entered like a little bit later than everyone else, I had such fun. It was such a good campaign. I loved it so much. Star Wars FFG, really good system. Had like was a little one-sided when it came to like Jedis, I found, because every Jedi tree that I was looking at had like one-off abilities that were super broken. Like almost every tree was like handing me 5 superpowers. Other than that though, really good. I thought the system was really good. Cyberpunk, I've played Cyberpunk, yeah. The Cyberpunk one is really good. Pokeroll, if you're looking for a Pokemon one, just had their 3.0 update. Genuinely, I think, might be one of the funnest little RPG things to do with your friends is Pokeroll. Super recommend. Yeah, absolutely. I just think my build was broken of all. Yeah, your build of like, I am a tank, you can't hurt me, it was hilarious. They're working on a Mystery Dungeon expansion. I am really interested in more Mystery Dungeon because playing the normal game is really, really fun. I have adored it. I think making like teams and like how strategies and stuff are built within that game is super duper fun. You're gonna make me pull up Pokeroll. Where is Pokeroll? Do I not have it just as a thing? Pokeroll, there it is. The Pokeroll run is really cool. I love it a lot. I think it's like one of the best, like, if you want Pokemon, this is probably the best one I've seen. I know there's like 3 or 4 different ones. This is the one that I think I've had the most fun with. Usually running COC, I'm trying to ease my players away from D&D. Yeah, Call of Cthulhu is super good. I have played a handful of games. That's probably one of the ones I've played the least of, and that's one I've never run personally. But I love Call of Cthulhu. I love the storytelling aspects of Call of Cthulhu, where you have like sanity and all of these cool things that you can do, which is like modern day, or like I know a lot of people usually play it in like the 60s and stuff like that. But yeah, like Call of Cthulhu is really fun. I think Call of Cthulhu is really good. There's a Digimon one. I have been looking into the Digimon one very recently. There are like 4 different ones I found for Digimon. There's one that's just a complete conversion of 5th edition, which is just, hey, we're going to take 5th edition and completely convert it to add like Digimon as companions, which is like, it looks fun and it's pretty easy to learn, especially if you're already played at least like one game of D&D 5e. It'd be pretty easy for people to be like, yeah, someone's working on a Monster Hunter module for 5e. I have seen it. You showed it to me. I'm 90% certain you showed me the Monster Hunter one. And I am very interested in stealing the monsters. Less interested in stealing other things from it. The rest of the chat. I'm just telling people. But yeah, I'm really interested in stealing monsters from that and maybe some mechanics from it for actual just normal campaigns. Because I think just having Rathalos in campaigns is just a nice thing. When I start streaming, I'm going to run all sorts. Absolutely. It's a really good thing you can do because you can set it up as like, hey, we stream it and then we like make it into a podcast and stuff and like turn it into YouTube videos, because it's like really easy to just edit down and turn into like a podcast for YouTube. That's like one of the best things about making D&D content, I guess. Because that's why I am hero. I love listening to like a D&D podcast while doing something else. Like say I'm cleaning or I'm going out from like my walks and stuff. I love just putting on a D&D game and just being like, yeah, I'll just listen to this. I'll just listen to this and like listen to people have like a good time role playing. I still really need to get into D&D. I would super recommend it, Senna. I would, as a DM of checks notes, fucking 19 years. No, it'd be closer to 18. It'd be closer to actually 18 years. I've been like As long as we don't count the last 5 years and I can just like, I forgot my coffee. Dungeons and Daddies is a big fave. I've been running games for 40 years now. Holy fuck. I've been beat out. But yeah, Senna, if you want to get into like a game, you really should. Things just keep getting in the way of me doing D&D. That's fine, because it's a big commitment as well. You can look at like the last couple of games I've been in with. They've been like either weekly or semi-weekly games I've been in for like the last couple of years. And they're never always on, is like the big thing. There'll always be like maybe one player not available because life just gets in the way, especially as we're getting older. When I was younger and I could just go over to like a friend's house, or when I was DMing in Newport, a city that's fairly close to me, I used to DM in a joke shop in like a back room for many years every Saturday. And that was always that was much easier than it is now. Even with technology being like, oh, you have Discord, everyone can connect, we can all play through like something like Roll20 or something like that. You can just pull up Roll20 and be like, I'm gonna play one of these like amazing games, and you can just have one. Even with that stuff, it's still incredibly hard to do. Had a player apologize to me when compared me to Matthew Mercer. Oh. Like, I shit myself, Giggy. Like, that was also a big problem like a couple of years ago. Being like that everyone got compared to like Critical Role, Matthew Mercer. Like, they set the bar too high for like what is essentially how people, especially casual audiences, saw how DMs should operate. Discord games aren't the best. People get disconnected. In person is the best. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with this statement. In-game is where I have played the most. In person is where I have played the most. Even with, like, say, the last 5 years where I've only played through Discord and only played through software like Roll20 and Foundry and other things, I still think the tactile, like, just madness of real life is so much better. The fact that I can, like, walk up to a player and, like, whisper in their ear, like, if I want to tell them something, or I can give them a physical object if they find, like, a cursed item or something. I can hand them a physical thing for them to hold and be like, yes, the power. It's so good. It's so fun. The amount of, like, also just being able to see everyone, being able to see people's facial expressions and stuff. I am a very animated person. If you can't tell by the fact that my freaking VTuber model never sits still for more than a second, I am a very animated person, and you guys don't see, like, the fact that even as I'm sat here right now, I am moving my hands around, and I am doing, like, big expressions. That's mostly because of autism and stuff, but I still do them, and I think that's, like, a massive thing that's, like, missing with D&D and tabletop games over Discord, is that expression on people's faces when they're truly heartbroken, or the absolute cinema when someone stands up from their chair and just screams because they've been hit by the most insane swerve of all time, or the big reveal, and it's just so shocking that, like, something big happens. And yeah, it's one of those things to me that, like, I wish I could DM in person. I want to DM in person again because I miss it. I miss it so much. But God, it is what it is now. Discord is good. I think Discord has a lot of good sides to it as well, where, you know, it's easier to get people to jump on a Discord call for like 3 hours than it is getting them to get to a place and have an in-game session, especially if they don't have a car and stuff, so they have to take a bus or they have to take a train. There's like a lot of commitment, where just jumping on a Discord call is much easier. You don't have to have things like dice and stuff. So if you're a new time player, something like Roll20, you can just jump into it and be like, I'm gonna roll some dice. I'm gonna roll some dice and I'm gonna have some fun. My step-parent has ADHD and they go over the top in D&D, and I love it. Yes. Welcome to like essentially me. That is essentially me playing D&D, is because I have ADHD and because I'm so over the top with like everything I do. I put everything into it. And I do find it a lot harder with Discord, because sometimes there'll just be like someone else talking, but because of the delay, you don't hear it in time, and you're like, oh, no one's talking right now, I can get a scene in here. And suddenly you're stepping on each other, which is not a thing that happens in real life. Or you'll find that usually the loudest person in Discord completely takes over the game when it comes to like role-playing and stuff like that, because they can just be louder and they can like take authority in the call. Where in real life, that is much less likely to happen. It still will happen, but it's so much less likely because you can step in, you can physically see it, and you can go, okay, it's this person's turn now, and stuff like that. And you can say like, hey, give us a second. You know, you can, there's more, it's just better. And every time I play a D&D game, I feel like I've missed something when it's not in real life. I use Tabletop RPG as a dysphoria management system. Before I knew I needed it, now I do it for fun rather than what I need. Absolutely. Actually, that's how I came out to my friends. Was through a tabletop. Was through D&D when I was at the beginning of 2020, when like the pandemic had just started and stuff like that. I had agreed to join a tabletop game. I had just left my job. I had gone through like a huge emotional crisis where I was just like, I was stuck in the house alone. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I was like, I'm gonna finally come out. I'm gonna like come out as trans and stuff, and I'm gonna like tell everyone. And I didn't know how to do it. Being like so emotionally distant and so scared of people, like, because I am, even to this day, I am afraid of being a nuisance. I'm afraid that telling someone something will upset them or annoy them, that I most of the time will just skip doing so. I will just not do things like message people that I really want to, because I'm scared that I'm gonna be annoying to them, or they're just gonna be like, why should I care? Why should I care? I don't care about you. And it's just like little voice in the back of my mind. So when I had agreed to join this game, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna play a female character, and I'm gonna do a voice, and I'm gonna start doing voice training through D&D. And that's like how I started my voice training, was through a little character called Trixie Wonderlily. I adored Trixie. She was this little goblin bard who just wanted everyone to have smile. She just wanted everyone to smile. She was mostly a healer, and she was there to make the party feel better. And I used that as a way of not only voice training myself, but then having to take on, like, essentially make people see me as more feminine was my entire plan. It was like, hey, I'm gonna make people, these people who are my friends, on new people who were in there who had never met me before and I'd only met through that game, see me as more feminine. and then I will slowly come out through this, and essentially, I'll push forward with it. And that's how I came out. That's how I came out as trans to like a lot of people, was a little goblin named Trixie Wonderlily. And that's one of the main powers of D&D, is this feeling of I can do things that I wouldn't normally do because I'm in character. And I can convince people that I am in character. I feel that. That's what keeps me from playing other games with one of my mates. Aww. Now you're a little sheep goblin called Roro. That was another like big thing for me. Like from like a young age, I had accepted that Aurora was like the name I really wanted. I'd seen like a bunch of documentaries on the Aurora Borealis and stuff, and I was just like, oh my god, Aurora. And then learning that like Sleeping Beauty's name was Aurora, even though it like barely gets mentioned, I fell in love with the name. And from like the age of like 5 and 6 years old, I was like, in my head, I was referring to myself as Aurora, even though I never came out. I came out when Facebook was peak. Oh, that's a just like change the name. Just change the name like really subtly, like hee hee. That's really smart. I changed because I came out in 2020. The thing I did was I deleted the Facebook account I had made for like talking to family and stuff, because, you know, family were so stuck in their ways. The second we were able to like even get them onto Facebook, they weren't gonna change. So what I did, I just deleted my old Facebook, and I opened a new one under my new name, and I was like, I'm gonna add the people I trust, and that's it. That's all I care. I'm not gonna like, hey, friends from like university and stuff who I'm not like staying in contact with, or I'm not interested in having them know this about my life. I just ignored them. And that might be like a bit of, I don't know, I might regret that a little bit, because I feel like maybe if I had give them a shot, maybe we would still be friends now, instead of me just ignoring them and hoping that they never find me. Maybe if I had just changed my name on Facebook and changed my name on all my other stuff, that would have been better, and I could have had at least a conversation where I was like, hey, you know, I've come out and stuff, and they're like, oh, okay, like, I accept you, or like, oh, you know, that's fucking dumb and stuff like that, and they never talk to me again. It is what it is, I guess. But that's like always been where I am with like my transition and stuff. I'm really proud of myself, even though I'm not where I want to be. I am much closer to the person I want to be than what I was 5 years ago, what I was 10 years ago. I am moving forward instead of being stuck in my ways, refusing to move forward, refusing to admit the fact that I am stuck in hell. Like, I was working, I was doing all these things to distract myself from the reality that I hated my life, and I hated who I was, and I hated everything about it, and I was just pretending. We're all really proud of the person you are right now, Aurora. Thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee. I really appreciate that, honestly. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate that. And I hope that, like, I love the idea that I can at least try and help. Because I wish I had come out sooner. I wish I had been brave. I wish I had been... Like, I wish I had been the big brave girl. I wish I had had someone to put their hand on my shoulder and be like, hey, it's gonna be okay, when I was, like, slightly younger. But when I was a teenager and stuff, when I would have loved to have come out, things like television and the media and stuff were all anti-trans and anti-anything. Like, you want to be slightly different? Oh, we're gonna call you disgusting and stuff. I still have unbelievably terrible memories of sitting in my sister's living room. She had just got her first place with her boyfriend at the time. She was 16, 17 years old when she got her first apartment, and I went over to like hang out with them when I was like 13, 14 years old. And we were watching, her boyfriend wanted to watch Family Guy. So we were sat there, I was sat on like the chair and stuff, and they were watching it, and it was the episode where Quagmire's dad turns out to be Quagmire's mom. And it's like this whole the entire episode, like the first half of the episode is like really trans positive. And I was sat there watching it on like the verge of tears, being like, oh, maybe I can. Maybe this'll be okay. And it's like, you have like Quagmire, who's like one of the most popular character, and Peter, who's like one of the most popular characters from the show, being like super supportive and stuff. And it's like, oh, this is really nice. And then you have the two other most popular characters in Stewie and Brian at the end of the show, essentially saying that trans people should be on watch lists and throwing up at how disgusted they were over it. And I was just like, I'm never going to come out, and I'm going to sit here and cry because I don't want that. Thank you. I don't want to be like, but you did. I did. But it was many years later. Like, this was 13-year-old me struggling, where, you know, much later in 2020, I was turning 25 years old, and I looked at my life and I went, I don't want to be this way anymore. And I found the courage. I was 35 when I came out. Oh, that's still like, it's never too late. That's something I hear all the time, is like, oh, it's too late now for me to come out, or I won't be a pretty girl. That's something I've heard multiple people tell me to my face. Hey, I can't come out because I won't be a pretty girl, and I don't know how to deal with that. You will. You'll find it's a matter of peace. I have found so much peace in the fact that I came out, and I have all of these wonderful things and all these wonderful people who will stand by me and I can have these amazing emotional moments with. Someone I once cared about, like a big sister, gave me the name Amara. Amara's such a cute name. Back in 2015, and it stayed since. That's so cute. That's so sweet. Oh. I'm not a pretty girl. I'm a visible woman. The beacon for other trans peeps. If I show others I can function in a world that tries to keep me down, then I've done my job. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the goal. That is always the goal. It's why I'm always so upfront with who I am. I'm not hiding the fact that I'm trans. I'm not trying to like get away from the fact this is who I am. It is a part of me. Is it all of me? Absolutely not. I am not, like, my whole personality isn't the fact that I am trans and I am a goob. I am very much, hey, I am an idiot who loves reading, who loves professional wrestling, who loves goddamn every stupid thing you can think of under the sun. I am a sonic autist. I have the sonic flavor of autism. You love reading? I might have dyslexia, but goddamn do I love reading. I am a hopeless romantic at heart who loves reading stupid ship fics online. You know, I am all of me. Thank you so much, Shadow. Even tutorials you skip? Shut up! Shut up! Also, making fun of stuff. I love being like, especially if I'm in like a good place, I love making fun of things. That's why I love playing video games on stream. I love being able to take something that I like and be able to make jokes out of it. And, you know, that might not be to everyone's taste, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not everyone's taste. I never have been. I never will be. I'm not a delicious vanilla. I am a very specialized taste. And for those who like it, I hope they like it a lot. How many times have you been like, this game never taught me this, only to be... only to have skipped the whole thing? Look, I said I was stupid from the start. At no point did I claim I was smart. I am good at a few things. Sometimes people mistake my sarcasm for seeming cruel. I've had that happen. I've had friends talk to me being like, hey, that was kind of like a bit much. And I was like, I didn't mean it to be. I'm just, you know, I'm making fun and stuff. I had friends be like, hey, you really hated that game. And I was like, no, I loved it. I loved every second of it. And it was like, it didn't sound like it. It's like, yeah, I was making jokes. I was making fun of it because I was enjoying it. Just because I enjoy something doesn't mean I'm not gonna make fun of it. It's the same way I am with, like, say, my best friends. If I'm like super duper okay with you and I'm super close to you and stuff, I'll make jokes about you. I will be there in your face being like, you're a silly goob. And that's it. If I'm comfortable enough to be, like, to talk freely with you, I will make fun of you. And I hope you do the same. And there's no malice. There's no malice there. There's only love. I make jokes out of love and kindness. I have the opposite. I have resting sarcasm voice. Means people mistake my serious comments for sarcasm. Me when I play Phasmo, I use sarcasm towards it, but I love it. I do the same thing, especially with something like Phasmo, for example, because I deal with stress through, like, jokes. I gotta go. Oh, with the family to catch you later. Absolutely. Oh my god, you're doing tree stuff? You're getting, like, a Christmas tree? You going to get your tree? Hell yeah. Go get your tree. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, with, like, stuff like Phasmo and stuff like that, or anything, even, like, a little bit, like, jump scary and stuff, I'll make jokes because that's how I deal with, like, stress or fear. It's why I will just be there making, like, silly jokes while my heart rate is in the infinities. That's just how I deal with everything. If I can deal with something with a laugh and a quick smile, then I've done my job. I'm the opposite. I get told I'm way too serious all the time. I'm just true to my emotions. Aww. 24/7. Hell yeah. Wear yourself on your sleeve. Never be afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. If you're true to yourself, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you're people's favorite person or you're people's least favorite person, as long as you're true to yourself. If you're, if you're being a purposeful dick and that's who you are, then I'm gonna call you out on it. But I always think that's, like, it's way better to be yourself than to try and be the person people want you to be. I tried that for many years. I tried being the person people want me to be for so many years, and it just didn't work. And I can't anymore. What you see is what you get. An idiot. But goddamn am I a happy idiot. Big stretchies. Oh, I did not. I thought today I was going to come on here and be like, oh, I'm going to talk about like some cool tabletop games that I found. And I'm going to talk about like the new videos that are coming out. And the fact that I'm like trying to do like shorts and stuff. And I'm going to talk about like this last year. And then I ended up being like goddamn emotional. I have Asperger's, so people take my actions the wrong way. That's fair. Oh, I have something very similar. So I'm very much, I know that boat. And I have a very, very close friend with Asperger's who sometimes says stuff that they don't mean, or says things in ways that people don't take the way they want it to be. And it really confuses them and they don't know how to deal with it. I always have to like try and hold their hand and be like, hey, it's okay. Sometimes it's not a matter of, you don't have to please everyone. You just have to, as long as you're being yourself, even if they don't get it, as long as you haven't hurt anyone, you're fine. And you're doing great. One day I'm going to kidnap mosquitoes and put them in a box. And then I'm going to put them in a Bluetooth speaker in the box. And blast! Up at full volume, and then I'm going to let it on fire! Jesus, okay, I think I understand. I think I get you. I got you. A first time chat. What an unbelievable first time chat. That is a respectable first time chat. 99% of people first time chats. Hello there. Chicken sandwich be like, I need to get the mosquitoes out of my life. Unrelated, more lighthearted note. Did you know that there are only 2 electric ground type Pokemon? The Unnovan Stunfisk and Sandy Shocks. Electric ground types? Yeah, I would suppose so. Stunfisk is a bit... I didn't realize Stunfisk was. I don't know, there's something about Stunfisk that always made me feel like... It's a top 1 comment of all time. That is definitely one of the comments of all time. I can 100%, I can see it, I can understand. You want to hear my idea? Sure, you want to have an idea? I'd love to hear your idea. For another plan? Oh god. I am going to design a laser to take out every other spider in the world. The comment of all time. Bellamy! How are you doing? Oh my god. While I still have some like bravery left in me, how are you doing? You looking forward to next week? I don't know. I've run out of brain cells to burn. I burnt through most of my happiness. I am. Oh my god. Hell yeah. I can't wait. I'm super looking forward to it. Are you going to both shows or are you only going to Collision? Usually my first time comments are, oh, insert game here. That's top 30. Nice. I have no brain juice left. I took it out and I drank some. I'm so bad at drinking my brain juice. Unfortunately, all of my brain power has been used on Una Musume the last couple of days. because of all the events and stuff, and there are new characters that I really want. So I've been like, okay, I'm gonna do like a bunch of runs. Just collision, unfortunately. That's good. Money's low. That's still good. I'm looking forward to like my double bill, but I hope you have a wonderful time at collision. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope they just put on a good show. That's all I want. Have a good have some fish. Fish. One day I'm gonna catch a shark. I love sharks. And take them to a lab and have them genetically modified to grow legs. Oh no, what have you? No, not the land sharks. Don't make Garchomp. I open the brain rot amusement park. One day the brain rot will take over. And me, Arnold Schwarzenegger, will defeat the brain rot. Hold on, I'm gonna take off like my big fluffy thing. It's starting to get a little warm in here. Don't worry about the shark. The shark is for me to know and for you to find out. I'm currently playing a D&D character who is literally, essentially that, but the other way around. She's just a normal human who took shark DNA and became stupider, but now has lots of shark traits. I need my 4th dose of caffeine. I don't think I could take straight caffeine. I would worry about it. Anyone, you ever seen like that one, like I think it's a squirrel from Over the Hedge, where they're super hyperactive and stuff, but then when they drink like 1 cup of coffee, they suddenly get the speed force. And all of time slows down around them. That's what I'm worried about if I ever like drink coffee. Because I have so much energy and I'm like so like all over the place. Oh my god, Shark Boy. Oh, Shell, yeah. Oh, I miss Shark Boy. But yeah, I'm so worried about taking caffeine that I'm just like, I'll just become a hyperactive little goof. I'm gonna teach a monkey to play Minecraft! Oh no! Break the Minecraft world record! I used to drink 3 monsters and 2 big gas station cups of coffee. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I'd be horrifying. I used to drink to get through. I used to work at a really terrible food factory, a really terrible food factory. And what I would do, I would work 12 hours a day for 4 days straight. And to get through that, I would drink like 1 can of Monster. I can't anymore. That was too much caffeine. If I get that much caffeine in me again, I will become a monster. I used to work so fast. I had 12 hours of work. How am I alive? I honestly speak my thoughts. You know, I always say that. My search history history must be deleted at all costs. Oh, you can have a look at my search history for all I care about. It's 99% me looking at new plushies, occasionally looking at cute clothes, and then you'll have like a random ass, like how to 3D print, how to 3D print weapon, how to 3D print giant hammer, how to 3D print a model of Hyrule Castle. I don't have a 3D printer. These are just things I randomly do sometimes. Mine is Has-Been Hotel art. I really want to. I would love to watch Has-Been Hotel. I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard a lot of like mediocre things about it. I've heard a couple of songs and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll watch this. But there was like something about it when it was first coming out, when it was like first getting like advertised and stuff. Like they had like the demo episode or something like that, or like the pilot episode, where I was just like, I don't know. This looks okay, but I don't know. And I just never got around to watching it. We can watch it at some point. Hell yeah, Dee Dee, that'd be fun. But yeah, I kind of want to. How is the sun burning? It's not a matter. It doesn't burn off oxygen. It burns off hydrogen. I'm not like a... Okay, I'm a big, like, I know a lot of random science facts, but I don't know a lot. Like, I don't know a lot about science. I never claimed to be smart. Frick you, bro! Is that a brick? Ah! There's just a... Dude, whatever you're on, can I borrow some? Can I have some? Work on my blue braid. Oh, my... Blaze Blue, yeah. The only Blaze Blue game I've ever played is that one that crossed over with Persona. I'm a UFC champion. Cross tag battle? Yeah, that one. I played that for a little bit, but that's like the only one I've ever played. I did enjoy that though, but I'm not much of a fighting game girl. And if I am gonna play a fighting game, I'm probably gonna play Guilty Gear. Because, you know. My brain is dangerous. My brain is more powerful. Chicken Sandwich, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hammer Squad. My shoulders need a good pop-in. But yeah, I only play fighting games because of either a friend really wants me to play them or it has something that I'm interested in, which is why I play Guilty Gear. Because goddamn, I need her in my life. I am now gonna do something very silly, but I'm gonna gamble. Snaps fear my answers. I hope on Guilty Gear eventually, but until then, Bo 11 combos aren't gonna lab themselves. Oh no, the labbing. I'm so bad at Guilty Gear, but I love annoying people as me. Okay, I'm mute now. Gonna hang out with my boyfriends. Go have a lovely time with your boyfriends, woo. Here, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna have a lovely gamble. Who's up for some gambling? I need to gamble real quick. I need to get my fix. I have a problem. I have a real problem. The problem is real. But they're cute anime girls, so I'm justified. I have a clip if this wins. If this wins best mobile game, I'll lose my mind. I'm out. Gotta contact the glue factory. No! Contact the glue! That's all I have left! This has become a part of my life! I need them to stay! Look. We're just gonna do 2 quick 10 pulls. We're just gonna do 2 quick 10 pulls. Do I want my daughter? Or do I want new princess? She do be super cutesy though. Ah, fuck it, why not? I'm in. Let's go. I'm willing to gamble. Gamble it all. What do you mean connecting? What are you connecting to? Are you connecting me to the good odds? Connect me to the good odds game. Please. Please, it's all I need. I just need one good pull. One good pull and my gambling will be associated. The nerves inside me that... Oh, wait! The good pull is real! The good pull is real! Silence, Suzuka! Suzuka, I love you, but why are you here? I don't need you! I always need dupes of Ryan. This is fine. This is fine. Please, please roll me someone new. The Overlord? Ah! Tiamat Pro! I didn't have her! I didn't have her, Pro! Yeah, baby! Gambling always pays off! Gambling always pays off! Look at that, 2S! We did it. We did it. We won. We have won at life. We are the best. We own. Nothing can stop us now. Now the real question. Now the real question. Do we do it again? I really need better cards, though. But cutie pies. Again. You've already won. What's the worst that could happen? You know what? You're so fucking right. You're so fucking right. The princess already won us once. Go for the other one. Come on. Come on. Never give up. Never surrender. Give me the cute rice shower. Please give me the cute rice shower. Please give me the cute rice shower. Please, 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 please. I beg. I beg. I please. I cry. Top Gun, I don't need you. Ryan, I don't need you. My child. Gold ship. Please. Please. I beg. Please. Scarlet. No! We tried. We tried. It was worth a try. It was worth the gamba. We gave into the gamba and we did not win. We can have a look at opera, though. What is opera actually good in? Oh, ooh. Late and a pace chaser? Ooh, maybe. What's her skills like? Okay, I'm happy with the Gamba. I got opera O. I'm pretty happy. I got my TM. Surely everything is looking good and up for me as a good goober. As a good goober, I have won the day. One day I will be able to do what I need to. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm so close to this. I need it. I need it in my blood. Just 3 more. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this. We're gonna go back here. No more gambling. I've gambled away my life savings once again. Get gold shipped. Get gold ship. The horror of gold ship showing up at your house. Being like, you have failed once again. There's always the credit card. I'm still in debt. The girl, the actual horse. Both are scary in their own way. Like, if Gold Ship as the anime girl shows up at your door, that's fucked up. Cause that's like, how did you get here? What the fuck? What? How is there a random ass anime girl at my front door? And why is she beating me up? Cause that's what Gold Ship does. But then if the horse is there, I have so many more questions. Like, how did you get here from Japan? Who let you here? What is going on? Whose horse is this? Who's let their horse out? That's actually way more logical than you think. There are a couple of horse farms not that far from me. There's one that's like a 5-6 minute walk from my house. So legitimately, a horse just being in my garden is not out of the question. It's never happened, but I have had sheep that have just escaped. Because for some reason, in my local town, sheep refuse to stay in their farms. Whenever there's anything going on, there are more sheep just around my town than there are on the fields. Because they just escape every day. When I lived in Wales, there would be a sheep in our garden constantly. Same! I love waking up, though, to sheep in my garden. I always want to, pet them. And then I, go to my mom and I'm like, hey, can I keep her? There's a rich guy 10 minutes. Ooh, breeds horses. That's cool. That's super cool. I really want to ride a horse one day. I've never done it. I've always felt even though there are horses always around me and really close by, I've never had a good reason to go horse riding. I'd love to do it though one day, even if it's just for a one day thing of hey, I'm gonna ride a horse and I'm gonna get a picture on a horse because I'm riding on a horse. I think that'd be super fun. You can whip the horse, riding on a horse. Because I'm horsing around at the speed of sound. My dream is to one day own a sheep. I would love that one day I'd be able to have a sheep as a pet. Have enough land that I can just have a sheep. and just be able to like walk out every day and be able to like, okay, I'm gonna feed the sheep, and then I'm gonna pet the sheep, and then I'm gonna like, if the sheep needs shearing, I'll shear the sheep, and then I'll pet it some more, and then I'll give it a big hug. That's the dream. That's my dream. It'll never happen because I'll never have enough money to own enough land to like have a single sheep, but it's the dream. I work under the table at a small farm with 2 horses, 20 goats, and 30 chickens! That's so cool. That's actually incredible. I would love to have chickens too, actually. Having like fresh eggs. Oh, that sounds so nice. Having like fresh eggs in the morning, going out and being like, eggy for breakfast. That sounds so good. Chickens are very easy. Yeah, you can just get a coop. You can just get a coop and have chickens. Like, that's a really realistic one. A friend had chickens, actually, when I was growing up. A friend of mine had, like, a big chicken coop in their back garden, and they just had I think they had, like, 3 or 4 chickens. And it's just like, oh, chickies! I want chickens. Just a cool thing to have. I'd also really love a cow. Just because I think it'd be really funny. Just to be like, hey, what's your pet? Well, I got a dog. And then it's me being like, I got a cow. Don't have a cow, man. I got the cow. The cow is here. Aurora, the cow is here. My employer has 2 Rhode Island Reds. Is that a species of chicken? They are mean! They are evil! Rhode Island Red sounds like a rooster. Yeah, it is a rooster! Hell yeah! Sounds like a cigarette! Oh shit, you got any roosters? You got any Rhode Island Reds I can have? God, that would really like be weird. It really does. Aw, that's awesome. I don't know, like roosters I feel like I would be way more annoyed with than chickens. Because I don't feel like I could handle a rooster. Simply because I have insomnia, so when I do get to sleep, I like to sleep. If I got woken up by a goddamn rooster, I think I would be like kicking the shit. I'd go and fight it. 2 goats had baby goats! Babies! Oh my god, that's so cute, that's so cute! I want to pet them. I want to pet the goaties. I want to pet the babies. I wish to see the baby goats. Take me with you to your job. Take me with you so I may pet the goats and be happy. That's all I wish for. My days are consumed by wanting cute goats. Oofty boofty. I really wish I had eaten something now because I'm really hungry. It's like 10 o'clock and I'm like, I really wish I had eaten something earlier. I had like a frozen pizza because I was like, I'll have something small in like the afternoon. Like something like nice and small, and then I'll eat like later, and then I never did. I never got around to actually making myself like proper food. So now I'm sat here like, damn, I could really go for some food. Is there a spot you can show? Yes, you can use the pet zone. You can use the little pet area. I would love to see the pics. Please, please. Or you can use in real life shenanigans in the Discord. Either one is like more than happy to have pictures of baby goats. Pet Zone, Act 1. Act 2 will surprise the hell out of you, and Act 3 with the mini-boss, oh my god, you're not ready for the Pet Zone 3 mini-boss. Took me hours to complete. It took me days to complete. Mostly because the pets wouldn't get off me. That's all Trixie does. That's all my pet cat does. She will lay on top of me and she will look at me every time I need to like get up. Like say I need to like get up and work, or I need to like, okay, I need to get up and be productive today. She'll like raise her head up like real cutesy like and be like, and I'll be like, well, I'm stuck here for the next like 8 hours. I can't move. I can't move. She's too fucking cute. Actually too cute to exist. And that is how I waste entire days reading fan fiction in bed. It is not because I choose to, or not because of my ADHD. It is because my cat has decided to trap me in my bed. And that is definitely the reason why. I am definitely not lazy, I promise. Meow, meow. Has your ADHD ever kicked in so hard you just start like brushing your fingers through your own hair? And you're just like, hair. I don't know, I got like a weird obsession with like people playing with my hair. I just, being a touch-starved autism child, I need constant attention, but I don't want attention, but I need attention, but I don't want attention. So the idea of like people just being like, ooh, and like petting me and rubbing their hands through my hair is like, it's heaven. And I have like big fluffy hair energy. My hair is so fluffy, but it gets knotted so easily. And it sucks because I just want people to like run their hands through my soft hair. My life is a sham. Yay! Yay! I paid it enough to get headphones! Thank you! Yay! Yay! I did it. I did good enough. Headpat.png. Ah! Sorry, .gif. It is a .gif. I'll have you know. Ah, scratching my nose. Scratching my nose. Scratching my nose. Okay. I know what we're gonna do today. I got some new pics of the goats late. Well, I'll post pics of my cat kids. Your cat babies, your cat children. I love seeing everyone's pets. It's like one of my favorite things when people post new pet images in the Discord is just like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with kittens and I'm obsessed with little puppies. I am the target demographic for like cat videos on YouTube. I will spend hours watching cat videos of just like cats being dumb. I am 100% the target audience. If you're ever like, damn, why is the internet nothing but cat videos? It's me. It's my fault. I keep watching them. I give them hundreds of views by myself. There's one game I need to pick up right now. What game do you want right now, Dee? I'm currently eyeing and hoping for a couple of games to go down in the winter Steam sale. Now that the Black Friday sale has gone off, I'm eyeing things like Sonic Crossword I still really want, but I couldn't afford when it went down. I really want to play Blueprints. That looks really fun. Dispatch was really good. As a person who beat it, it's really good. It's really good. I'm so excited for season 2, which they've started. The company that makes it has started teasing a season 2. It's probably not going to be for like another 2 years that we get a season 2, but I really want one. I thought Dispatched was so fun. Not just as like it's a Telltale like story game. As like even just the gameplay itself of like sending out heroes, I was super into. Like trying to figure out which hero was best for which job and stuff. That was so much fun to me. I had a blast playing Dispatch. I super recommend it. And it's not that expensive. If you can't afford it though, I would definitely recommend maybe waiting maybe another like 2 months or so, because it might go on sale. Because right now it's like what, 25, 30 bucks, which isn't expensive for a new video game, to be fair. But if you can't afford it, if you wait like 2, maybe 3 months, it's $30, yeah. So wait like 2, maybe 3 months for like the Valentine's Day sale. Because Steam always does like a Valentine's Day sale and there is romance in the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if it might go down around Valentine's Day. That would be my current recommendation. If you can hold out. Personally, I'm looking at games like Blueprints, which I think is like a cute puzzle game that I really want to play. Some of the Phoenix Wrights, which I want to play because we've never beat the second game. Like, we got pretty close on stream, but we never beat the final case. I missed playing 7 Days to Die. I have like 1,000 hours. It was like a #1 Steam game for a while. I remember playing a little bit of that, but that's like a kind of game I would only play with like friends. But I remember like having like fond memories of that because it was just like, okay, I'm gonna build like a little settlement. Anyway, the end of the week has come and prepare to die. But yeah, games I'm looking forward to going down hopefully this, like, either like the end of this week or beginning of next week when Steam decides to do their winter sale. I am looking for a few games that I'd like to stream in the new year. Or even like the end of this year. That's always what I'm like looking out for nowadays. And it's like, I've been corrupted. Because I used to just look at games that I'd be like, oh, that looks fun. And stuff, and now I look at games being like, can I stream that? Can I get a stream out of that? I don't know. Can I? Oh, there might be a Game Award sale. That's true. There might be a Game Award sale. I doubt Dispatch will go down though, unless it wins. If it wins the category that it's in, it might go down. Is there a video game suggest? Yes, there is. There is a suggestion box. in the Discord if anyone has ideas for fun streams or games that I can might enjoy. There is a suggestion box that you can like drop video games in. I do try to like get through them. I've got through quite a few that people have recommended so far. So yeah, if you have like a game where you're like, oh, this seems like a fun game that Aurora will like, go right ahead. Oh my god, the kitties! Oh, I just saw the kitty pictures. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that one's so sweet. I love her eyes. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my god. I don't know, but their eyes. Oh, she's so pretty. I don't know if this is a boy or a girl, but they're so pretty. Oh, I'm in love with them. I'm absolutely in love. They're so sweet. Look at how crystal clear their eyes are. Oh, that's so pretty. That's Kiki. Like Kiki's delivery service? Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh my god, car. I probably should stream Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is on my list. It's by here. On like my wish list and stuff. I'm constantly keeping an eye on it. Because it does look really good and I haven't seen much of it. The gray is luster. Oh, they're all precious. They're all precious cinnamon rolls, and I wish to pet all of them. But yeah, I keep like a long list of games, so I'm keeping my eye out on like a few games that I want to pick up this holiday season to play through, hopefully either the beginning of next year or like right at the tail end of this year. Expedition 33, I really do hope has like a big sale because I'd love to play it. I would love to play this game on stream because it looks really cool. And look at this. Look at that fucking Eiffel Tower getting obliterated. That's so cool looking. I'm so sad I haven't got a chance to play this. I'm hoping that come either the Game Awards, if it wins Game of the Year, maybe it'll have like a nice big sale. I own it physically. I could have a look how much it's currently going for physically. I doubt it's gone down though, because it's been like pretty popular since it came out. But I'd be willing to play it on like my PlayStation or something if it meant I get to enjoy it. If I get to enjoy it on stream and stuff, I think I'd be willing to play it on PlayStation. Yeah, let's have a quick browse. What is it? Exploration 33. Exploration 33. PS5? It's like 30. Oh, that's Xbox though. It's not like crazy expensive. Oh look, Elden Ring is £20. I don't know why that's there. I might pick it up. Hopefully now once it's I need Grounded too. But yeah, hopefully now once it wins Game of the Year, because it probably will. Hopefully I can pick it up rather cheap and I can enjoy the experience that everyone else has been like riling about for the entire year. Wriggling and riling about for an entire year that I haven't had a chance to enjoy. Because I feel like I deserve a little bit of fun. I deserve a little bit of fun and happiness. Once we find out on December 11th. Yeah. Okay, I am getting hungry. I've unfortunately only streamed for 2 hours, which is much less than I normally do. However, I am going to pop off here because I am getting rather hungry. And I'm going to go raid my fridge for all of my supplies. So I'm going to call it here. Let's have a look if I can find someone for us to raid who is currently buttering about online. Maybe I can find some fun people currently online. I'm gonna play more Digimon. I really want to play more Digimon. Have a great rest of your day. Absolutely, you too. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their days. I hope everyone had like a lovely time. I've had a lovely time just having a lovely chat with everyone, talking about tabletop RPGs and random video games that we like, and unfortunately a lot of transition stuff, which I hope is lovely. Actually, I know exactly who we can go raid because she's currently having a debut. She's currently having a debut, so we can go have a lovely raid into her. Control raid. There we go. Okay, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I will be... Jesus Christ, I should probably pause that. Shush you. But yeah, I will be back now Saturday. It'll be around Saturday evening that I will be back. I'm gonna probably be playing like something small before having a lovely collab with Riza. If I have enough energy once I get home from Cardiff. Hopefully I will. But I hope everyone else has a lovely rest of their day. Has a lovely rest of their week. Toodly woodles and toodly pips. Thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I've had a lovely time. Goodbye, everybody! Bye-bye!